To the sports wrap, he is Nick Friar for WEEI.com. We're talking Celtics and Red Sox. Let's start with the C's. This time of year, leading up to free agency, it's so crazy with the rumors and innuendos. But the latest is that the C's have a real shot at Kemba Walker. What do you make of it?
Well, I think this is a great move. Look, he's not Kyrie Irving in the sense of his talent. Kyrie was second team All NBA this year. Kemba was third team. But still, you talk about the personality issues that have been going on in the Celtics over the past year. This guy, I don't think you're going to run into those same issues. I don't know Kemba personally, but by all accounts, it seems like he's a good dude. And defensively, he's far better than Kyrie Irving. Again, not that that's necessarily saying much, but he's good off the pick and roll despite being a 6'1" guy, and that's huge. With Brad Stevens, who likes to play positionless basketball.
My only concern, I like the move. I think they should go after him. There are then going to be enough shots. You want Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to ascend into these higher roles. Are there going to be enough shots for everyone, and you expect Gordon Hayward to improve? Sort of an issue maybe they had last year.
Well, the thing is, now you're going to be taking out Marcus Morris if you're going after him. No Al Horford and no Terry Rozier, more than likely too, because it would be a similar situation for him. So those are three guys you're taking shots away from too now. So now you have Hayward, Brown, Tatum, and Kemba, who the offense is running through. Then you have Marcus Smart, who's going to take some shots too. Now it's down to 5 guys, okay, as opposed to before where you're trying to balance 8. And every single night that the Celtics had one guy out, one of their quote scorers out, things seem to go a little bit more smoothly. So I think that'll be huge. And you know what? The Celtics, too, with these young guys, as much as they have Hayward, they need a guy who can be a leader, who's a veteran, not necessarily in the sense like Kyrie would preach, but just someone who shows them how to do it the right way.
All right, I'm going to ask you for percentages, percent chance these players sign with the Celtics.
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
I'm 0%.
Zero.
Yeah, no
Kyrie
shot.
Irving returns.
0% chance.
Al Horford returns.
I would probably say probably 0% chance.
Zero.
I'll put it at I'll say 20 because, but I just don't think the Celtics can afford him if they want to get that max guy. They can't. I know they can't.
If the Celtics swing and miss on Kemba Walker, where does the remaining salary cap go?
Malcolm Brogdon's a guy they're interested in too, and then there's Nikola Vucevic too. I like Brogdon more so than Vucevic. Obviously, two totally different players. One being a combo guard, more so a point guard, and then Vucevic being a big man who can stretch out to around the arc. But I like Brogdon because he's going to be good defensively as much as, again, Vucevic does it well, but Brogdon can switch with Brown and Tatum. 6'5", 6'10" wingspan. I mean, that's a guy right there that Brad Stevens, that's what he wants all day.
One more Celtics question. This idea out there that the Celtics or Boston isn't a free agent destination or Brad Stevens isn't a free agent type coach players want to play for now. What do you make of that?
I don't. The Brad Stevens, like that one, I don't understand at all.
Right.
But I think Marcus Smart put it best. We were at his camp yesterday at Brandeis. It's like, why wouldn't you want to be playing in Boston? Whatever sport it is, you're competing for a title more often than not. I mean, look at the Bruins. We were talking about it before, Yianni. I mean, the Bruins were the team for the past couple months. The Red Sox have been they're halfway through the season, but we're too focused on what's going on with the title teams. That's how it works here. Why would you not want to play in this area?
Mentioned the Red Sox crazy game today against the White Sox. As we turn our attention to London, a couple days off, they played 2 with the Yankees out there. What do you make of this marketing decision by MLB?
So stupid. I mean,
the Brits don't care.
It's the Brits may or may not care. They have they have cricket out there for sure. So I'm sure there's going to be some people who are interested. Look, I know quite a few guys that have played overseas. I had people who talked to me about playing overseas.
Not in England.
Not in England, but they have it. What is it, in France? They have it in
Belgium. They have baseball in France.
Yeah, I have a friend who played there for a couple of years. Yeah, and it's a fairly competitive league. I didn't personally want to do it. The money out there isn't all that great. There's Australia is really good, obviously too. I don't know if
France was really calling you to invite you, were they?
I had people who pushed me about playing overseas.
Just kidding.
I don't see how that's funny, but whatever. Anyways, the point is that I think this is a terrible marketing idea. You may draw people in, but then the Yankees and Red Sox are going to come back. They're going to have jet lag. Honestly, the joke of a must-win game, I think it's such an overused phrase.
Yeah.
These two games right here, Red Sox and Yankees, for both of them, one of them needs to sweep it. They both need it because they're going to be in a little bit of trouble when they come back. This is going to be huge for the Rays, too.
You think they're going to be flying first class 5 hours? We have to accommodate
jet lag. Are you kidding? What happened when the Red Sox went overseas with the whole dice game thing?
Well, that was Japan. That was a nightmare.
I mean, I don't know the time differences. Sorry, that's not what they bring me on here for.
London's 5 hours. West Coast is 3 hours.
But 5 hours and 2 hours. That's 2 hour difference, Yianni. That can be all the difference in the world. That's my take on it.
Last one on the Sox. Halfway through the year, officially 81 games as of last night. Wild card?
Wild card. Considering where they started, I think that this has been. I think they're in a good spot right now. The offense is coming together for the most part. It's just that again, it's when they run into trouble, it's just not one thing. It'll be like two things at a time. It can be the bullpen, then it's the starting pitching. It's just every day. It's almost like two things.
All right, Nick Friar, thanks so much for coming in, talking Red Sox and Celtics. Much more from the show coming up right after this.